Welcome back, everybody, to the Speed Chat Plus podcast, and we're here. We're thriving.
We're
It's almost
so
Halloween.
here. Is,
Yeah,
is it
this
Halloween? Like
basically this
officially?
this basically goes up right around Halloween
It
time.
does. Like the day before. Man, we
Yeah,
should have done something. We should have gotten in costume or been spooky or something. What about, hold
it's
on.
it's too late. You press the record
You
button.
know
It's
what?
it's
It's
happening.
never too late. I've got. Here we go.
Oh yeah, the Borderlands mask. I have that
Yeah.
too. It's in the
Woo!
attic.
This, I'm
Yay!
not gonna wear this. This it's falling off my head.
Do you feel like a looter now? Do you feel like
I feel
ripping and tearing?
bonita.
That's not the
Do
right
you
game.
feel bonita?
Bonita. Yeah.
I feel very bonita.
Feel a little bony,
I feel it. I get it because it's like the skeleton.
Yeah, because spooky, scary skeletons,
Spooky,
right?
scary
Yeah,
skelecogs.
skelecogs.
You remember
Yes,
that?
of
Quackity
course.
made that. He made that so fast
Oh my
too. It
gosh.
was literally on
Yeah.
Halloween in like 2016 when I was streaming, and I was like, it'd be
God.
funny, like spooky, scary skelecogs, and that would be really funny. And he's like, hold on, I can do that. And he like comes back an hour later, and he's like, okay, done. And I was like, what? He goes, yeah, and he put it on his YouTube. And I wonder if this still exists. Hold on, I have like a million
It's
tabs up
got
already.
to.
Let me look
I
at this.
mean, the
Spooky, scary
I mean
skelecogs.
the thumbnail of my
Yeah,
tune
there it
being
is,
in it from
Quackity.
2014
Yep.
is still on his channel. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
the spooky, scary skelecogs. He literally made this in like an hour, uploaded it immediately, and then like
Wow.
put in the description. Um, is it still there? No, he did for a while in the description where he's all like, "Thanks to Megasnoop for the idea." He took it out.
Yeah.
No, that's all right. I
Oh,
don't
no.
mind. I am top
Well,
comment there though.
well, the lore still very much is real.
I
So
promise you that it was my idea once upon a time. Oh no, it is right
at,
there.
th-
Thanks to my buddy Megasnoop for the idea. I just can't read.
at this point, we need a whole episode dedicated to Quackity lore.
Oh, we definitely should, absolutely. But yeah, no, this is my idea. I did this. I did that.
It's your fault. We have this glorious piece of
I
content.
know. How dare I? How could I?
How dare?
But let's
How
get into
dare?
some other shout outs because that was an unintended shout out that I didn't think I'd be talking about today. But let's get into some other shout outs. First and foremost, happy birthday to Club Penguin, who turned
Yay!
20 just the other day
Oh
because
my
it was
gosh.
released October 24th, 2005. Did you play a lot of Club Penguin?
I did. I used to have a YouTube channel that was solely dedicated to Club
You had a
Penguin. That's a
Club
little.
Penguin YouTube channel? Dude, you were diverse. I knew
That's
about the Toontown.
that's some
I knew
Smirky
about the
lore
the
right
Smirky
there. Yeah.
Shinies. You had the Pokemon channel, and you had a Club Penguin. Bro, you got more YouTube channels than I do.
I did have a Club Penguin. I remember my penguin name being something along the lines of Mario 1011 or something.
That's
That's in the
awesome.
memory banks. Yeah, so yeah, that still lives on. Shout out Mario, but in
I
Club Penguin, in Club
I
Penguin.
never really did Club Penguin until after it closed, and I think the only time I played it was like
Uh
during those streams where I was all like, "All right, guys, sub goal. If we hit 100 subs, I'll play
oh
Club
yeah.
Penguin."
I have a lot of friends that play what is it, Club Penguin Journey or whatever it's
Is
called,
that still
one of the
around?
private
I always thought
servers.
all of them got like shut
Yeah.
down. I didn't realize there were
No.
any still around, to be honest.
There are some that are still around. And if you don't know what Aaron's referring to, he's definitely referring to some servers that may or may not have been caught running ads or,
Or had
doing
questionable people in charge of it.
questionable people in charge. That's right. So, yeah, but the Club Penguin, community still kind of exists, honestly. You could still go on, you can still play it. I've thought about streaming it at some point in the future, but yeah, no, lots of fun for sure. So
Yeah,
yeah,
I
shout out Club
news to
Penguin.
me. Shout out Club Penguin. I want to give another
Did
shout
you
out.
ever?
Huh? Go
Oh,
ahead.
did you ever tip the iceberg? Did you ever try? No,
My gameplay on
you're no
Club
fun.
Penguin was limited to playing Karjutsu and seeing what I could say without being banned. That's all, that's all I did on the game, to be fair. Oh, I also did
That's
the
fair.
pizza game because everybody did the pizza
Uh
game.
huh.
The music's iconic, and then the sledding
Uh
game
huh.
where you're like on your belly and you go down
Yeah.
the. Yeah,
I
that's all
always
I did.
tried to. I always try to meet the famous NPCs like Rockhopper whenever they would come on, and then I also played like the DS game. Did you ever play the DS game?
Never played the
No.
DS game.
Oh man, real gamers played the Club Penguin Nintendo DS
I
game.
think I
That's
had
all I'm gonna
three
say.
games for my DS. No, I had four games for my
Yeah.
DS. It was Pokemon Platinum, Pokemon Soul Silver, Final
Uh-huh.
Fantasy something something or another, and Mario Kart DS. That's it. That's all I ever had for my DS.
Well, I'm gonna give my like first shout out and butt in here with Club Penguin Elite Penguin Force for the Nintendo DS. That
That's
game was goated.
awesome.
That was like the point and click game. That was honestly, it's kind of like it's not a visual novel, but it kind of gave those vibes
Mm-hmm.
like with the story and stuff. Like Herbert's Revenge and everything when they were like pushing the secret agent stuff. Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh man, look, you people are literally selling like the DS game for like $15 on like eBay and
That's a
sites like that.
steal. That's so cheap.
Like
Come
that
on, get
that's
yours
that's a
now.
steal. Yeah, why not? I mean, God, that released in North America November 25th, 2008. That's the date that it says. That's crazy. Oh my God. Maybe I do a Club Penguin stream on the 25th of November. You
Ooh,
never know. Yeah.
maybe.
Okay, what are some of your other
All right,
shout
I got
outs?
another shout out. I'd like to shout out Has Been Hotel Season 2, which came out technically
Ooh.
yesterday from the day that this goes up, but I spent all of last night and this morning catching up on the first season with Carly, and then we went right into Season 2, and they do this brilliant thing without giving too much away, where the first
Yeah.
episode shows kind of the aftermath of everything that happened in Hell after the finale of season 1, and then the second episode is the aftermath of everything that happened in Heaven after the ending of season 1. And so
That's
to
cool.
release both the episodes at the same time instead of making you wait was great, because then you can see everything that happens moving up to present day. You see this
Yeah.
while like this is going on at the same time, and then you're like, okay, now I can happily wait until episode 3 to see where both of these stories converge and what happens next. But it
Yeah.
is brilliant so far. I have to commend almost everything. The amount of detail whenever you go back and watch Has Been Hotel that you pick out that you didn't realize before. Even it's just like a simple word that they use specifically to mean something that you don't know behind the scenes. They'll put
Yeah.
some character in the background, or they'll
Yeah.
add something into a song. It is so brilliant the way it's written, and you can tell when a series is written intently, because they have the whole thing written out first and then they make it, right? So that way in future seasons they have those callbacks and nods to the first and second
Yeah.
season, where you pick up on those details after having watched all of the reveals and all of the twists and turns, being like, oh yeah, they alluded to that in season 1. And that's why the new Star Wars was terrible, because episodes 7, 8, and 9 were all written independently and had nothing to do with each other. And
Yeah.
like, you would think Disney would know better. It's crazy that stuff like this, media like this, is outwriting Disney. But yo,
Yeah,
here we
no,
are.
yeah, here we are. It's something that speaks to where passion and dedication
Oh,
can get
absolutely.
you. I haven't caught up with season one of Has Been Hotel. I've caught up with the
Very
I
good.
know I've caught up with the Hell of a Boss, so I
That
think
one's
Has Been
also
Hotel
very
is
good. That
next.
one's fun.
I Yeah, I mean all I know about the new season of Has Been Hotel was like the song that they sing in like the like hotel or whatever to start the season, and the one that they previewed in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I listened to the whole thing and I was like, I should probably watch this show. This sounds incredible.
The
Um,
songs are literally the pinnacle. They always have like 2 to 3
yeah,
songs every episode. They're so well written, and what they do reminds me of a lot of like what old Disney did, where the song isn't just put in to be like a little melody to like make you happy or make you feel something, or to be catchy. They were
yeah,
intently written to progress the story and character development, right? There's too many movies and musicals that if you pull out a song, you miss nothing. You cannot just pull out these songs and miss and not miss anything. They are crucial to the flow
yeah,
of the story and the building of the characters, and they do that so well. As
yeah,
well as being very catchy and very good. There's one
yeah.
in the new season so far called Gravity, easily the best one of season 2, and might be one of the best ones of the whole series. But
Ooh,
also shout out Poison, because that one is also really good. And then
uh-huh.
what's the Vox song? Vox and um, is it called Stayed Gone? I think that's what it's called. Between Vox and
Mm.
Alistair, that one's phenomenal as well. But I'm gushing at this point. I apologize.
No, you have every right to gush. I mean, trust me, I have been to these, fandom conventions and I have seen the lines out the door for
Mm-hmm.
like the cosplays of Hell of a Boss and Has Been
Well,
Hotel
they're
that wraps
typically
around the
at
whole
GalaxyCon,
floor.
and GalaxyCon is where Toonfest has
Yeah,
been. There's a huge overlap there. When we went to
there
the GalaxyCon
is.
in Columbus, we actually stopped by a couple of the panels and got to see the characters. And the guy who plays Alistair
That's
walked
cool.
right next to us. That was
Yeah,
really cool.
that's awesome. That's so cool.
Mm.
Yeah. I need to get more into that. So, I'll keep my eyes out for sure. Any other shout outs you got?
I do. I wanted to shout out Crash Bandicoot, who is getting a animated
That's
series
right.
soon on
Yeah.
Netflix. No further information about that, but a lot of people are hoping that it's at least a little better than his cameo in the Skylander series. And we don't know
Oh
what
yeah.
else, what it's going to entail. Then maybe, hey, maybe Spyro will show up as a cameo in this one. Who knows? But hey, that's a cool little
As
bit of news, and maybe
yeah.
it'll be something awesome, or maybe it'll
As
stink.
long as we don't Gen AI another Sonic movie, design, before they had to reshape it,
You know, if it turns
yeah,
out that he looks absolutely terrible and we have to like
clown on it.
bully them into making a different design, then we'll do what we have to do. The internet is powerful.
It is powerful. I
Mm-hmm.
agree.
But that's it all. That's all I had for shout outs to this week. You know, it only took up the first 10 minutes of the episode.
Well, I'm gonna take up another 5 to 10 minutes with a few more shout outs of my own, real quick.
Completely understandable. What do you got?
One of which I think we should have added to the script, but first, or script, but like outline.
Our outline.
The first two shout outs I have are the games I just spent like a 13-hour stream on. So I got keys for Yuka Replayly,
Great
so I
game.
finally started that game. Awesome. Already have like, I haven't even like really gotten into the second world and I already have like 70 plus pages.
How much
So
time
like
did you spend on
I'm
the
I'm
first
cooking.
world alone?
I sure did. I sure did, Aaron.
When
Yeah.
I looked through my
I've been
gameplay, I was spending about
yeah.
2 hours in each world, and I was getting about 90% of the
Yeah.
collectibles for each one, and then I would go back
Look,
afterward and clean up and get everything else.
like I'm a completionist. Circled around the entire map like three different times just to find the last four quills, and of course they ended up being like on this platform behind like the boss fight that I did not check.
I know
I did not
exactly the
think
one
to
you're talking
check.
about, but
Yep.
behind Rampo. Oh, and it reminds
Yep.
me, I have a short I wanted to make about that. I hope I still have the footage. Did you know you get
Oh.
secret dialogue for ground pounding Rampo's eye?
Oh yes, that was actually the first thing I did when I defeated Renfro. Yeah, I'm not
He's
gonna
like,
lie.
"Hey, I'm
I'm not gonna lie.
defenseless. Leave me alone."
Yep, he did say that. I just thought it was regular dialogue. I was like, okay, yeah, that's checks out.
You only get it for
So
ground pounding his eye. Yeah.
that's so funny. Yeah, I love Yuka Replayly though. It definitely is a love letter for like fans of the first game. So
Mm-hmm.
I look forward to playing more of that. I also look forward to playing the other game I streamed. I started playing Clover Pit, y'all. I'm a little late, but that game was fun.
You're
All
not too late.
right,
You're never too late. It
never
is
too
like
late.
Balatro but gambling.
I got the little Jimbo
You
like
did. You got the
check mark.
Balatro like reference in there. Yeah, the little
Yeah,
Easter egg. So
because
have
indie games can just do whatever they want. So like,
honestly, they can.
yeah,
They actually love supporting each other. I love seeing that from indie
yeah,
games. Did you ever get a chance to play Balatro?
yeah. I played Blatro.
Okay, so what do you think is more addicting between Balatro or Clover Pit?
Ooh, that's a good
Because
question.
both of them do such a good job of like that, like tickle your brain, number go up, unlock a new thing.
I mean, welcome to roguelikes at the end of
Yeah,
the
pretty
day.
much. I mean, that's why I love Toontown the Grindwork so much. I was playing it
Oh
again today. Got a new
yeah.
PB, by the way, by
What's your
three
PB?
seconds. Well, it's for the 1.2 update at least. I went from
Uh-huh.
38 to 37.57.
Well
But
done.
anyway, go on with your comparison
Yeah.
here.
I don't know. Like, I think that, I think the thing with Cloverpit that really makes it stand out is like there's so many different avenues that you have to focus on at once
Mm-hmm.
to like keep things rolling. With Balatro, it's like, okay, now I'm shuffling my cards. Now I'm spending my currency in the shop.
Mm-hmm.
And you're
It
going from
goes
like
from like
step to
step
step.
to step to step. Whereas in like
It's like,
Clover Pit, I've
yeah,
noticed you're like, okay, I'm here, but now I gotta turn and do this. I gotta turn and grab that.
yeah.
I gotta grab this. And I gotta
I
go over
gotta
here and I
grab.
gotta answer the door. I gotta grab the key. Back to gambling. Back to gambling. Back to gambling.
Yeah, it's like I gotta. I like. Oh, do I want to grab the key now? No, let me go to the slot machine. But should I get something at the shop first? Like you're bouncing around like Looney Tunes over here in this room. Meanwhile, in Balatro, it's all like, okay, this is where you are. This is where you are. I think those. I think that's like one of the main big differences for me, at least.
Mhm.
So, both games are
Both are
great. Clover
phenomenal.
Pit is fun. The fact that Crowd Control has it in early access is scary.
Mm-hmm.
Which I, kind of dabbled my feet into a little bit. So, Clover Pit is fun. I could see myself streaming both of these games again. Like they are
I
so
would
much fun.
definitely say if it wasn't for Hollow Knight Silk Song, Pit could have taken
Yeah.
Indie Game of the Year.
I think it would have been up there. Same with Mega Bonk, because the
Oh,
amount of people that are
absolutely.
playing Mega Bonk, the amount of people that are playing RV there yet right now, like
Mm-hmm.
the indie
Oh, I've
scene
heard of
is
RV there
thriving.
yet. Yeah, I got an email about
Yeah.
that.
Oh, literally, it's been dominating my like Twitch following directory,
Interesting.
actually.
Maybe
Like,
everyone else got the email too.
yeah, like literally, like it's dominated. Like like Maximilian dude was playing it. Like a whole bunch of people were playing it. I see like three people on my following directory playing it right now. Um, yeah, it's one of those games that has kind of like taken off. So yeah,
Hey, it'd be like that.
it's
You love to see it.
it'd be like that for sure. But and then the last shout out I have to give, which we didn't add as like a outline thing, was that today, as we're recording this, Toontown Corporate Clash dropped their Halloween update, followed by their like roadmap for 2025, leading
I didn't see the
into
roadmap. I
January.
saw that they were dropping an update on the fact that they what exactly did they do? They updated a lot of cosmetics for the like here I can bring it up. They did like an update where they
Yeah,
updated cosmetics for the different managers, so you have the ability to go in and like see the new like Halloween manager outfits. But I haven't seen
yeah.
any of those yet. I don't know if you have any images of those or not. Is
Uh,
the game up now, or
no,
is it like
I don't know because I was asleep. So, now for context of this recording, Toontown Corporate Clash was going to put their update out this morning as of this recording,
yeah, the
but
patch notes still aren't out?
yeah, as they were going through the process of getting this update out, Microsoft Azure had an outage that took place and they could not publish their version 1.11.8 content because everything was down from the Microsoft standpoint. I think AWS also had a bit of an outage. And yeah, like they have the blog post up. So they're
So did they
running the
just like
spooky
nix
season.
doing the update, and so like the game is still up, you can still play
Well,
it, but it's just not they didn't put that update out yet?
they're doing the update later. Yeah.
Okay.
So like they couldn't end up with doing the update later. My understanding is that they're going to take the game down later tonight
Hmm.
and actually put out the update. That's the word that I have. So unfortunately, we didn't get this recording up um uh as we wanted to. I think according to the Clash Discord as of this post, they did version 1.11.8. But then they're doing version 1.11.9. Apparently the game is like literally going down while we're recording this actually.
Interesting.
So maybe we'll see the release notes and circle back around to that
Maybe.
later. But yeah, you
If you're
can't
listening to
predict
this
when.
though, go check it out, I
Yeah.
guess.
Go check it out. Yeah, you unfortunately can't predict when outages are going to happen from
Nope.
like big services that you rely on. But the blog post says that, the update lasts a little longer and goes until December 3rd, which is pretty long.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they also have some goodies such as managers being dressed up for the season for Halloween, 26 festive overlays to managers. They also have, some of the tunes like Reed Stock all in their costumes. So I think the costumes are cute. And there's brand new outfits, 11 new costume sets to buy from the Scrafting shop.
Hey, get
Um,
your scrafting
and
materials.
Yeah, and then there are more spooky surprises. So if you do some trick or treating, you might get some of the, creepy crawly stuff happening. So it literally says in the blog post, we encountered a delay in this build due to Microsoft services being down. So once they
Darn
are confident,
Microsoft. Hate Microsoft.
so we'll keep an eye out during this recording and see if they actually do put out the release notes because they apparently might be soon. So
Hmm.
yeah, but we'll circle back around and see what the latest developments are on that front. Those are my shout outs.
And those are good shout outs, for sure.
Yeah, yeah. So we could get into our first official topic of this podcast. Aaron, you wrote that Nintendo is suing everybody.
Nintendo isn't suing everyone, but I thought it was a funny little tagline because the most
It
recent
is funny.
lawsuit came back and it lacked an inventive step, is what they said. So a while ago, Nintendo tried to patent the whole capture of monsters and then use them to fight each other, which would not only cover Pokemon, but it also covers things like Pal World, Temtem, even Digimon. And when they try to take this to court to try to, like, maybe overthrow some of these other games and keep people from making true Pokemon competitors, it got thrown out really, really quickly because, well, it's stupid. You can't patent an entire game design, That's like trying to platinum a Mario like, and now no one can make any more platformers, right? It's silly. You can't patent collectathons, and you can't patent RPGs. Like it doesn't work that way. So this is kind of the bigger news that everyone was talking about lately. There's a lot of mumbo jumbo here that I'm not gonna get into, but just know that is a lot of mumbo jumbo. But the reason why I said they're
Yeah.
suing everybody is because I specifically put up a short, and maybe you saw this. I know we talked about this in the last episode where I played like a Paper Mario like, right? And I
Yeah.
really liked it. It's called Escape from Ever After, and I'm really looking forward to this one coming out, right? However, it appears that this is just one of those things I was like, I like this game. I'm going to make a short about it and I'm going to upload it and then I'm going to forget about it. And then this one
Well,
specifically ended up getting like, gosh, I don't
content
know.
ID'd or okay.
No, what happened is it ended up getting like a lot of views. It's at like, where do I see
Oh,
this? Right here? Yeah, it's got nearly 60,000 views now on YouTube and a lot of comments, but most of the comments are the same thing over and over again. Being all like, here, let me sort by newest because I know there's some new ones. Wait until Nintendo sees this game and sues the living hell out of them, right? Let's hope Nintendo does not try to take this game down. Shh, don't tell Nintendo. They'll try to own the rights to his design style. How everyone else sees it, inspired. How Nintendo sees it, copied. So it's just so funny that because of this Pal World thing, that everyone's perception of Nintendo now is that they're going to sue everyone into the ground just for having a game that's slightly like the one that they made previously.
yeah, yeah. It's very interesting to see what the ninjas are up to. You know what I mean?
The ninjas?
The Nintendo ninjas. You don't know about the Nintendo
I don't.
ninjas?
What are the Nintendo
What do you
ninjas?
mean? The people that go around and like walking up to the people at the boots at the con and being like, "Hey, like, you can't be doing this. You need to shut this down right now." It's just like an internet meme where it's like,
I'm
the people
Googling
that are
it.
like the people that are taking the videos
Nintendo
down, the
Ninjas
people
is
that
a
are
colloquial term for the employees of
colloquial
Nintendo's
term, yeah.
legal and security team to protect its intellectual property by investigating leaks, taking down infringing content, and pursuing those
I'm
who violate
shocked
its
you don't
terms.
know what the
I've never
Nintendo
heard of
ninjas
this. This
are.
is news to me. I'm
That's
learning.
crazy. Oh my! Can't say you didn't learn anything from this podcast. You
I'm
decided to
learning something, and if
fire
I'm
up.
learning something, hopefully you're learning something too out there. That's
Yeah.
fun, but that's so silly. But yeah, hopefully they don't get their hands on this one. Because have you played any paper? First of all, have you played any Paper Mario's?
I have. Yeah, I've
I
played a
saw you
couple.
play the Origami King at least, right?
I have played the Origami King.
I like that
I
one.
think I also played it in my own time on the 3DS, I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. And then I've also played it a bit on the Wii.
If you
Yeah.
have a chance, play the Thousand Year Door. It's easily the best one. Like no bias. I think it's phenomenal. If you happen to have
Mhm.
a Dolphin emulator and a ROM or something like that, it's definitely worth a playthrough. Or if you happen to have money, you could just get it on the Switch because they had that remake, you
Yeah.
know. Or if you wait long enough, maybe they'll finally bring it over to like the GameCube emulator, like they did with Luigi's Mansion. Which, oh, as this is going up, you can play that. It's on right now for Switch
Yeah,
2,
that's
but
right.
it's on there right now. I'm gonna make Carly play it tomorrow.
I like how you're like, it's right now for Switch 2, but it's right now.
It's true.
Don't think I didn't notice that.
Yeah. Yep. Gotta have a Switch
Uh,
2 for it.
but
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 yeah,
watch out for
so
those Nintendo ninjas. You never know when they're gonna swipe your Switch 2 away,
I
guys.
hope not. I didn't do nothing wrong. I swear I'm innocent. But on the same along the same vein, how many like Paper Mario likes have you played?
Ooh, I mean, I'll say there's probably a couple out there that I've gotten my hands on. Yeah,
So I
there's a lot
the
of
ones off the
people
top of
that
my
have,
head, Bug
yeah,
Fables. I don't know if you've ever played
Bug
that.
Fables. I know what it is.
There's
Yeah,
one called The Outbound Ghost. There's Born
hmm
of Bread, and then of course this
yeah,
one, which is Escape from Ever After.
yeah, yeah.
So,
There's a lot of games that have been inspired by Paper Mario. It really
mm-hmm.
was a trend-setting title. It's so interesting. I don't even know if Nintendo realizes how some of their titles sometimes can be like trend-setting entire eras of like games, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They are powerful and as are those ninjas, trust me.
Those
I
ninjas are
I
powerful, man.
I remember hearing about how at CES Las Vegas, like there was an exhibitor that like had this like Switch 2 like prototype thingy at their like booth or whatever, and
Mm-hmm.
the Nintendo literally like sent people out there and like walked up and was like, "Hey, like we need to talk about this," you know, like because
Mm-hmm.
no one was supposed to know what the Switch 2 was like gonna look like yet. So
Ooh,
yeah,
that's rough.
yeah. So
So that it actually brings me into the idea of one of the videos I want to work on, but it's going to be something that I'm going to have to like periodically work on and then release sometime early next year, where I'm going to do like playthroughs and reviews of all the Paper Mario like clones, at least the four that I mentioned, because those ones are the ones that are out and available. There's a couple others where one of them doesn't have a release date. It just says 2026. And then the other one was like this small project. It was called Seahorse Saga, where it was being built by like just a couple few friends, but then they all got full-time jobs and had to put it on the back burner, and then they just never circled back to it. So on their website they were like, hey, we love everyone's support for this game, however we're unable to complete it at this time. We all got really busy, so we're postponing it indefinitely. And that just kind of breaks my heart because it looked like it was going to be really good. So it is what it is, though.
yep.
Mm-hmm. You want to hear another video I'm working on?
What kind of video are you working on,
So
Aaron?
what's funny, the long story short here is that we were supposed to start recording this like 6 hours ago, but Michael got tired and took a nap, and that's fine. He's been busy. He's working. His hours are a little different than mine.
I'd be tired, boy. I'm
It's totally
sorry.
fine. It's just so in the
Sorry.
meantime while he was doing that, I did a short quick stream, and then I started working on writing a script for a video I'm working on where I'm going through the evolution of Call of Duty multiplayers, right? Kind of like
Hmm.
what I did with the evolution of Lego games, but focusing specifically on the changes and evolution of the multiplayer for Call of Duty. And there's 23 different titles, and that's a lot. And so I started writing it today, and I got up to Black Ops 2. I am just starting to write the Black Ops 2 section. I finished the MW3 section, and in that period of time alone, it's 17 pages. And I
Oh
went,
my God.
"Oh, that's a lot. That's this might be a very big video, and it might take me a very long time. So I'm gonna have to like this is also gonna be a video that I'm gonna have to work on periodically throughout
Yeah.
time while I do other videos in the meantime, and this one will just come out eventually. So it seems like I have these big
Yeah.
ambitions for these videos, but all of them are like will be you know, done eventually, and I don't know what I'm
Soon
gonna have next
TM.
month. Yeah, I'd like to have
Yeah.
2 videos next month, but I have no idea what they're gonna be because of the fact that I don't know what I can work on that
Yeah.
would only take me a week as opposed to 2 months. Maybe SpongeBob. I
Well,
think I could do a SpongeBob Titans of the Tide
yeah.
review if they end up getting me a
Comes
copy for
out
that.
comes out November 18th. You
It
got
sure
time to
does.
think about that one.
Fingers
Yeah, I
crossed,
played the
because I did
demo.
get accepted to the THQ Nordic portal. I did get that.
Same.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Although it also says that they don't have any codes and that they're out of stock, and I don't know if that's just because of the fact that they technically haven't put any in stock yet because the game release is so
I
far
don't think
out.
so.
I hope that's
Yeah,
what the case is, because if they already if they
we'll
already
see.
just like, uh,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hope I get
we'll
one.
see.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
So that's at least something I can work on next month.
Hmm.
Maybe
Hmm.
I'll do something for
Absolutely.
Pokemon Legends Z through A. I need to play that more. I've played it for
You
a
should.
grand total of 2 hours so far. It was fun, and then I got busy, and then I played Toontown. The grind works. So more Pokemon
Yeah.
Legends Z through A coming soon, maybe. But yeah, this
It's
branched off a
it's
lot
time for
from.
your oh, it's time for your shiny hunting era, I
Oh,
think.
totally right. This did branch off
Yeah.
a lot from Pokemon suing everybody. So final thoughts on that. I'm glad that I
Nintendo.
guess Nintendo. It was Nintendo suing everybody, not Pokemon specifically. But I'm
I hope
glad that
Pokemon wouldn't sue
Pokemon
everyone.
likes are still around to
Yeah.
stay. I should
Yeah.
totally do a video about that. Pokemon clones, like about Temtem, and there was another one. I swear there was another Pal World. That was the one I was thinking of, like Temtem and Pal World, and what they kind of did. And that would be an
Yeah.
interesting video, I think.
I think it would.
I think it would. So, Nintendo, keep your hands to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
Anyway,
that.
you want to talk about a more serious topic, something that's affecting a lot of people because the market sucks and the job market sucks and everything sucks.
Yeah, we're seeing another instance of mega corporation makes $18 billion
Here, I'll even
profit
share like what I'm looking
record
at so we
record
can like be on the
profit.
same page
Yeah.
here. I'll just share my entire
Yeah.
screen here.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
so
Because this is the one you sent me,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, so long story short, for context of this tweet, I also sent like a little news article about it,
Yeah, I
but
have that one up as well. I think that's this one, right?
that's it. Yeah,
That
so we'll
one.
start with
Okay.
that.
You want to
Yeah.
start with the
So
article?
we'll start with the article
All right, start
because
with the
it provides
article.
context. So if you haven't heard, there was a post that was made, like I think it was October 27th when I first heard about this, and then this article came out the day after.
Mm-hmm.
That Amazon is planning for tens of thousands of job cuts, and employees are like, "Why the heck is that when you've made billions of dollars in
They
record
literally
profits?"
what made 18 billion in profit last quarter. That's
Yep,
crazy.
but Amazon laid off 14,000 people in corporate roles, and more cuts could be in store for 2026. And the company is straight up leaning in on AI and how generative AI is going to be um, very prominent in a lot of what they're doing. This generation of AI, quote, is the most transformative technology we've seen since the internet, and it's enabling companies to innovate much faster than ever before. I think it's like a Black Mirror episode in a sense. Like
It
this is
feels
pretty much
like
like
it, honestly.
we talk about it, you see it in the movies, and this is actually a personification of that. Um, and these Amazon layoffs, of course, have hit many different programs. It's hit AWS, it's hit the gaming programs, like the entire New World team
Mm-hmm.
got axed from this layoff, and New World is basically in shambles now. So that whole MMO community is basically like in ruin. Like everyone is very upset.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Twitch is an Amazon subsidiary, so Twitch got caught in the crossfire as well. This is a tweet from an amazing person that I have been so fortunate enough to know, known as Frisk. And they started on like the charity team. They were a Twitch creator. They joined Twitch's community team. They expanded a lot of education on those products. They basically created the animals, aquariums, and zoos category. And then they got moved from the first round of layoffs, by the way, to the marketing department, and they helped expand the Twitch ambassador program that I happen to be a part of. So
Mm-hmm.
I have, I owe a lot to Frisk personally, um, in terms of like opportunities, providing internal feedback, and seeing this program grow. And now, all of us learned that she was caught in the crossfires of these layoffs after 5 years. So she's going to be leaning more into content creation. And I wish her nothing but the best. And I know that if she gets picked up by somewhere else, she's going to be like an incredible bright light wherever she goes.
Mm-hmm.
But this is just one person. We also lost like people that have worked at Twitch for twice as long. There was a lot of talk about oh yeah, I'm in that first video of that
You're
tweet. If,
here?
if you find, I'm somewhere in the background. I see myself and I'm gone. But yeah,
Easter egg.
that
Find Smirky.
yeah, right. But when I saw like when that video was being filmed, I did not think that like, that would be like one of the last times I would see her as like,
A Twitch
someone at
employee.
Twitch. Yeah, so it's just
There he
crazy.
is. I saw him.
TwitchCon,
He was in the back.
I'm in the back, but TwitchCon literally just happened. Like 2 years ago, Twitch did a round of layoffs right before TwitchCon, and now a week
And now they
after
waited until
TwitchCon.
after TwitchCon so they'd get less backlash in person.
Well, I don't know how much of Twitch's decision it is because it
Oh,
is like
definitely not.
Amazon.
It's Amazon.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's
Amazon
definitely.
waited until after TwitchCon to get less of a
Yeah,
backlash.
they kept an eye on it, right? Yeah, that's so wild to me. Frisk is someone that I owe a lot to, that the community owes a lot to, just you don't always see the work that employees like her end up doing, the people that are tied and true and passionate and really do advocate for creators and do care. Which Twitch is rightfully underwater for things like TwitchCon. We talked about that in the last episode,
We talked about
but
that a lot
it
in the
doesn't.
last episode.
We've been talking about that, but Frisk is one person that unfortunately was let go. J-Dub was also let go, who did a lot of influencer management marketing. He worked at Twitch for 9 years, and then there was a lot of chatter, excuse me, about an employee that was on trust and safety for 11 years, one of the like OGs who ended up getting let go from these
Mm-hmm.
layoffs. I believe their name was, oh gosh, why isn't it pulling up? It literally was like the first thing that pulled up for like all of these. For it was all over the place. It started with a T. I'm blanking on it. Yeah, Tarfu. There it is. Tarfu worked
Tarfu.
on trust and safety.
Let me see if I can bring
11
that
years.
up. And actually, we'll just
11
leave it
year.
here.
Yeah, 11 years ago is 2014 for context. Like this is
Mm-hmm.
around the time
This is
that
longer than I've been a streamer.
yeah, this is around the time that Twitch was acquired by Amazon because if anyone doesn't remember, there was a lot of concern back then about Google acquiring Twitch because there were fears of Google monopolizing the streaming space,
Mm-hmm.
and then Amazon was the one that actually swooped in, and picked up Twitch. But I've seen people wonder like how different would the timeline be if Google had actually acquired Twitch instead of Amazon.
I don't
Um,
know. It's like lesser of two evils, but who would have been the lesser of two
yeah,
evils? You never know. It would have still been
yeah.
evil, but just maybe just a different evil.
Yeah, but yeah, Tarfu's tweet got a lot of attention because a lot of people have criticisms about like trust and safety at Twitch. So he naturally got caught in the crossfires of that. But like there's a lot that we don't understand as creators that goes on behind the scenes in terms of systems being developed. For example, building out the fraud program
Mm-hmm.
at Twitch. It's just it shines a spotlight on some of the work that people end up doing behind the scenes. A lot of people got let go from Twitch, and unfortunately, it sounds like with Amazon's cuts, they could go into next year as well, and it's very detrimental. Anytime there's layoffs at a company like Twitch, it does hurt the progress that is being done. But I personally like have my gripes with the direction that Twitch is heading, just because of like factors like layoffs and also like at opening ceremony a lot of the things that were unveiled were like meta AI glasses you could stream from, and like here's the AI functionality to add like captions to clips, which is helpful, but like
Mm-hmm.
it's very AI driven. And when AI is the cited factor as you know why these companies are letting people go, why people are being replaced, it's what we've talked about with the Black Mirror episode with
Mm-hmm.
like vibes with AI replacing jobs, and look at all these employees so far that
Yep.
have
This is another one that I
been
found
let
as
go
well because it's
recently.
not just Amazon, right? There is
No.
a lot of different companies letting go of a lot of jobs. You know, UPS at
Yeah.
48,000, Amazon was up to 30,000, Intel at 24,000, Nestle 16,000, Microsoft is on there.
Yep.
Paramount,
Yep.
Target, Kroger, even Meta let go of hundreds of employees. Like these are a lot of people who lost their jobs. These are people who need
Yeah.
livelihoods. The thing that this circles back to is the fact that you can't keep firing people and replacing them with AI to like try to expand your profits because then there
Yeah.
aren't going to be any consumers making money to spend money on your products. Like
Yeah.
this is going to hit a point where nobody's going to be able to buy anything anymore, and all of
Yeah.
this, cutting back is going to be worthless because you're going to be producing products that no one can afford or even want to buy. So it's a vicious cycle. Like I hate to say it, but
It's
even Carly lost her job
yeah.
recently. She was very open about
Yeah.
that on her stream the other day when she was playing the Grindworks, and it's something that I was like
Mm.
trying to keep hush hush so that if she needed to, if she wanted to get back into a
To give
role,
her
she could.
space. Yeah.
But she was very
Like
open about it, and so she's been working hard every day,
yeah,
filling out literally dozens of applications, hoping that anyone would call her. But it's rough out there because there's more people
it's
getting
so
fired
rough.
than amount of people getting hired.
It makes me just want to stick to what I'm doing right now, but like I don't know how ultimately sustainable it is. It's tough out here
Mm-hmm.
with content. I think we're in some of the most like tumultuous like times when it comes to like job hunting, workforce, all of
Mm-hmm.
it. And yeah, I mean, I also have like, it's a lot for me to process to see such amazing people be let go from their jobs and, why did you even hire in the first place if you're just going to let them go the next day or week or month or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. It's like, what are we doing here? Like, have we lost the plot? Like, because it seems like we have.
America and society in general has lost the plot. Can I actually like bring up something that I was thinking about today that may seem like it's slightly related. I swear it is. So this
Sure.
is a post that I made on Twitter that I don't think got a lot of people seeing it, and that's all right. I just kind of post on Twitter now, but it really got me thinking to one of the reasons why I post more and more on YouTube now than I do on Twitch. And part of that is the creative editing is fun, and there's a higher ceiling for exposure on YouTube. But one of the reasons that I post more to YouTube has to do with money, and not in the sense of like, oh, I'm gonna make more money on YouTube, because like depending at different points in time, when I put most of my attention into Twitch, I made then about as much as I'm making now, putting most of my attention onto YouTube. So it weirdly balances out where one was like this, now it's kind of more like that. But on Twitch, most of my income would come from bits and subs, and that's the generosity of other people. But on YouTube,
Yeah.
all my money comes from ads, which are $1 million companies that are shelling out millions anyway. And there are too many people, especially the people I know that come and watch my streams, that are living paycheck to paycheck. And I kind of low key feel guilty asking them to subscribe or asking them to give bits. Like, it's nice when they do out of the
Yeah.
kindness of their hearts. But if you really want to be successful as a streamer, you got to put up sub goals and bit goals. And hey, guys, if we reach this milestone, we'll do a special stream. And like, I know it shouldn't feel like scummy, but sometimes it can feel scummy because I don't want to feel like I'm taking
Mhm.
advantage of those people. And I know it's just a me thing. Not everybody feels
Yeah,
that
it is.
way.
Like,
But like
yeah, like,
it's weird that that's the cycle of how it goes. If you don't know how money works, if
yeah,
you study the economy, most of the money that's at the bottom is money that's being recycled at the bottom. It's the bottom 99% who only hold 1% of the wealth that are trading that amongst each other, while a lot of the big businesses and billionaires hold on to all of their wealth and even gain more by siphoning from the bottom. So, in the sense here, in Twitch terms, I know this was actually something that I heard a while ago when I went to TwitchCon. One of the things I heard, there's people up on stage, they were talking about their trans community and their trans friends who all stream, and they were like, we have an ongoing joke in our community where we all just share the same $5 because we all sub to each other, and that's how we make our revenue, by subbing to each other, and then use that money to then again sub to each other. And when you're
real.
in that economy, it is a lot of shuffling around the same money, whereas I don't know, just on YouTube, I like to pull more money from the top and bring it down to the bottom. It's not a lot, but
Mm.
I'd rather make my couple $1,000s a month taking it from the big corporations that don't even realize it's missing than out of the pockets of people who are only making that much themselves. But that's just something that was on my mind and I wanted to share.
Yeah, I mean, I totally get that perspective. Like, I mean, like, I think at the end of the day, like, you're definitely not taking advantage of people.
Of
I
course,
get the
it's just the way I
mentality.
feel. I know, but like
Yeah.
that's how I feel.
I completely get it. Yeah,
People wouldn't be
it's
giving money if they didn't have it to give, right? Like I know
of
that, but
course. Yeah, but I understand. You'd rather take the ads from the big corporations and
mm-hmm.
their ad rev than, Yeah, no, it makes complete sense. Absolutely.
Like we
Yeah,
live in a tough time. People are doing what
we
they can
do.
to survive. The
We do.
government shut down. A lot of people can't even get their food stamps right now.
We got people not able to get their food stamps. We got we got people that are showing up to work as like TSA and air traffic controllers that are not getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
We have all of this happening, and I'm disappointed but not surprised that this is turning into one of the longest shutdowns that we've ever had as a country. It's so on
This
par
is the
for where we're
longest shutdown
going.
since the last time this president was in office.
Whoa. Shocker.
Shocker!
Everybody
We're not
is
gonna get all political
gas.
here. That's not what we
We're
do here,
not.
though. But
No.
it's funnily
Although, yeah,
related. So
yeah, it's funnily related, especially because, with just the conversations around tech industries, technology,
mm-hmm.
how AI is making a big impact on things with, corporate layoffs. Um, yeah, it's it's very sad. I'm genuinely like, so sorry for everyone that does put the hard work and the passion into these companies that gets crumbs in return, if
Mm-hmm.
even. Um,
18 billion, was it million or billion?
Bill
Billion with a B. 18
with a
billion
B.
dollar profit, not gross
Yep. In the latest quarter.
profit
Yep.
in one
And
quarter, and they can't even share that with their employees.
but let's increase spending on AI data centers and move even faster in AI. So I
Oh.
already know that at CES 2026, as if AI wasn't already prevalent enough the past couple years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where we're going. And will the people be following along with it too? I don't know. Well, a lot of people, unfortunately, good, passionate people are getting replaced, and these particular layoffs are devastating for Twitch. I don't know what it means. I'm seeing people say, all the more reason to multi-stream, but that doesn't mean that, like, that doesn't necessarily negate the communities that we have built on these platforms that are
Mm-hmm.
being affected by these changes, by these layoffs and stuff. We will find our footing and we will move forward into potentially more cuts next year. So
Ugh.
yeah, it's not looking good. But that's why we make the most of the moments that we do have presently,
Absolutely.
and we put one foot in front of the other because there is beauty in this world. There is beauty in our lives,
Absolutely.
and it can be hard to pull inspiration and hope sources, but yeah, it's very it's very disheartening when stuff like this happens. It really is.
I mean,
I promise it's not just from the Twitch side, but just
mhm.
in general,
It's low key one of the reasons why I went back to doing content full time. Like it was 100% my choice. Like I had a job in a
Yeah.
business that was in marketing, but to put it frankly, you would make more as a Chick-fil-A employee than I did working as marketing for a company. And they wanted me to run their Black Friday campaigns and do this, that, and the other thing, and do a whole webinar series for them. And everything that I did had to be run through ChatGPT to make sure everything was in line with the
Oh,
voice. And it was not it was exactly what you'd expect from a marketing job in
yeah.
2025. And if I'm going to make the same amount of money coming home and sharing my joy of video games, as we're talking about the beauty in the world, that's what I'd rather do. I love video games, and
Yeah.
they are one of the bright lights in this world. Maybe not all of them, because some of them are kind of dipped in consumerism, as it were, but there are some great ones out there that we're always talking about here on the channel, as well as on our own channels, whether it's Twitch or YouTube. So
Yeah.
that's really where the light is coming to right now, and that's what I love sharing, and I'm blessed enough to be able to at least make rent being able to do that.
Yep.
That's more than a lot of people get to say right now, so I see the
It's true.
very privileged spot that I'm in, and
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for it. But I
And
really
hey,
hope that other people get the opportunity to do what they love as well, but even more
yeah,
so, just give them a living wage, man.
it's tough out here.
It is.
Um, but you know what else is tough? And speaking of video games, Aaron,
Yo, what's tough in video games?
Halo. Halo's pretty tough.
Halo, I love Halo, but you know who doesn't love Halo? Apparently Halo fans. What's up with that? Okay, so as you may or may not have heard, guys, Halo is remaking, yeah, I guess remaking is the right word, is remaking
Yeah.
Halo Combat Evolved into Halo Campaign Evolved, and it'll be
Hmm.
coming cross-platform on Xbox, PC and Steam, and PlayStation 5 for the first time
PlayStation
ever.
5,
Game, yeah, can you
Halo.
believe it? Halo's coming to PlayStation 5. And
Crazy.
would you believe that Halo being on PlayStation 5 isn't even the part that Halo fans are upset about?
What are they upset about?
The one reoccurring thing that I see more than anything is people complaining about the ability to sprint. I once again uploaded a short, didn't expect it to do well, ends up
Oh
getting, oh,
goodness.
I don't know, like that's my own YouTube. Hold on.
10,000 views
Halo, is that what it
yeah,
said? Was
11,000,
10,000?
11,000,
11,000
11,000.
views and counting. It's still going up. And the few comments I got on this is, I don't even know why they added sprint. It's Halo Combat Evolved. It basically runs and jogs for you. And people are like, improved graphics. And it's so weird that like people are upset about like sprinting. Should not have added sprint. Everything else looks pretty good though, right? So it's so
Why?
interesting to me that the thing that they hate most of all is sprint. And did you know you can turn it off? That's actually like in the options. You can
It's
go in and turn,
toggleable.
you can toggle it off. You don't need to have it on.
People are
It's
weird
so
about
crazy.
things they
So
complain about.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's insane to me that people are getting so upset over Halo specifically trying to improve it or bring it into like a more modern day age, right? Because they didn't have sprint
Yeah.
in the old one because they didn't think they needed sprint. There was a lot of games from that era that didn't have sprint, whether it's the original Halo or think of like GoldenEye. GoldenEye didn't have sprint. You know, Toontown
Yeah.
didn't have sprint a long time ago.
Hey.
It just wasn't something they thought about back then. But then, you know,
Yeah.
games evolve and they go, oh, sprint would actually make a lot of sense. You can move slowly if you want to be able to look around the area, but if you just want to get to the next objective, why waste the time? People in general have the ability to run, so run. So
Exactly.
yeah, I guess it has to
Oh.
do with like purists that are like, it's not the game I know and love. And even more so, I've seen people complain about like how many bullets the gun can hold, where it used to be like 60 and now it's only 30 or 24 or something along the lines. There's
Yeah.
people are coming up with all sorts of things to complain about, and it's so surprising to me. I've already had like 5 or 6 video essays pop up in my recommended about how Halo has missed the point, and it's like there's an argument to be made there, but them adding sprint, I don't think is that argument. And trying to rebuild it into a more modern era as well as provide it to more platforms, I don't think is that argument either. But maybe this is just me. Maybe this is just me.
I don't know. I mean, I think your feelings are pretty mutually felt. Even if the comment section doesn't always reflect that. I mean, it's so interesting when uh it's the nitpicking tiny things that people do hyperfixate on, but it also does attest to people's passion and care for games like this and beloved
Mm-hmm.
franchises like this. So, I can see it both ways a little bit, but like, yeah, I mean, it seems like a very minute like thing to complain about, but
It
I don't know.
is.
Yeah.
Did you play any of the original Halos?
No, I
No.
have not. No, I
That's
don't.
all right.
Maybe I've gotten my hands on like Halo 3 once or something,
I
but
think I
yeah, not
have
in
some of the
depth.
Master Chief Collection. Back when Master Chief Collection first came out, you could buy each one individually, and I think I have like Halo 2. But I don't know if I own like all of them on the like now. I don't know if you could just get the Master Chief Collection as a whole or like what. I don't know. I'd have to look at it. I know I have some version of the Master Chief Collection. I'm gonna have to look into and see which ones I have and which ones I could play. But Halo is a great franchise. Until at least Reach. 3 was, I guess 3 was good. 3 was good. Reach was good, and then everything after that was like, Let me look at this Halo franchise. How many Halo games do they make? Because I know people hated
Yes,
Halo 4. They hated Halo 4.
They made so many. Look at that. Look at that
Okay, yeah,
little
here
release
I got it on
timeline.
the screen. The live search, because it
2012.
was Halo
Yeah.
Combat Evolved, Halo 2, Halo 3. ODST wasn't even that bad, and then
Yeah.
Halo. I liked Halo Reach. I did. That it originally didn't have a lot of good reception, but as time went on, people appreciated it more. And then right around Halo 4, they stopped loving it, and then there was like Halo 5, Guardians, and Halo. I don't know, just a bunch of random junk, and then Halo Infinite came out, and like it
Yeah.
looked good, but it lacked what made Halo Halo.
Has it
Um,
really been that many years since the last Halo game?
it has been. It seemed like they were always pumping them out,
Oh,
but also if you just think about it, video games nowadays just take longer and longer to make because they're always larger and more refined and more detailed. And whenever you add more things to do, whether it's like I'm trying to think of just some examples of things that video games have, like skill trees or collectibles, modifiers. They have to go through all of the testing to make sure it works properly, and that there
yeah.
isn't any way to bug or glitch the game. Because it used to be video games is like go from point A to point B, collect the thing, move on. But now with all of the complexity in all of these games, everything needs to be tested
Yeah.
rigorously and every
Yep.
fine detail combed over. Otherwise, there's going to be a 3 hour video essay made about you on YouTube.
Yep.
And there's still going to be a
Buy
3 hour
Megasnoop.
video, still
Buy Megasnoop.
3 hour video essay
Buy
made on you
Megasnoop.
on YouTube. By me. I'm coming for you, Call of
Yeah.
Duty. I already came
Watch
for you,
out. Watch
Lego
out.
games. That one was like 4 hours, wasn't it?
Yeah. See. Yeah. Watch out. This man knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Uh. Yeah. No. It's. I mean, I look forward to seeing how campaign evolves. And yeah, I'm definitely interested to see what is cooking over there. So yeah, maybe it'll be a Halo game that I do end up playing. Who knows?
Yeah, but I wanted to bring that up at least because of the fact that it's recent news and it's covering a lot of people, and I'm kind of interested in playing it. They do you know what skulls are, and do you know what lasso is?
Uh, I need more context. I know what those terms mean.
Okay, yeah. So like the skulls in Halo, whenever you find them, they're hidden
Oh,
collectibles, and if you pick up a skull in Halo, it unlocks a modifier that you can turn on in the options, and it makes the game a little bit harder. Like you take more damage, or the enemies deal more damage, or something like that.
mm,
And there's an infamous term. I'll even bring it up. It's called lasso. It's called legendary all skulls on.
okay.
Where it is literally the hardest version of Halo, Legendary All Skulls on.
Uh,
And I wonder if there's an example and it actually like tells you what the skulls are, because
yeah, I got you.
it is literally the ultimate challenge in Halo. And so with the new Halo, they have brand new skulls that they're adding in, and they think that the lasso run in the new Halo campaign Evolved is going to literally be impossible because of these
I love
skulls.
that.
Let me
I
look
love that,
up
honestly.
what are some Halo
I mean,
skulls.
if there's anything gamers have taught me, it's that the impossible is possible. So
Oh yeah. Okay,
there you
here's
go.
like some examples of some skulls, right? So we have you have 3 lives per level. Dying sends you back to the last checkpoint. As normal, takes away a life. Getting to the next checkpoint gives you a life. Losing all your lives is a game over. Melee kills grant you back your health. Assassinations refill your ammo and grenades. No magazine size limit on weapons and grenades. And fire kills refill your shields. However, shields and health no longer regenerate passively. So the
Mm,
only way to get health
yeah.
back is like melee kills and assassinations.
Rip and tear.
Yeah, right. Radar only activates
Yeah.
when you appear on it. Keep moving, keep shooting. Always start with a BR in Halo 3 whenever or wear your multiplayer armor campaign. Just, some fun cosmetic ones. But yeah, there's these are modifiers to make the game more difficult. And so to hear that the lasso is going to be literally impossible, that is going to be content for somebody. This is going to come out, and they're going to spend the next 6 months doing lasso runs forever until they finally beat it, and then they make a 3 hour YouTube documentary about it.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's content for somebody. If somebody's looking for a stream idea or a video idea, the new lasso on Halo Combat Campaign Evolved, you're literally going to tear your hair out apparently. So
Yeah. There you go.
But that's pretty much everything that I have as far as major topics go. Do you have anything else that you want to touch on before we hop into a game? Because we've already been live for an hour.
Well, those Clash notes did drop, so should we
Did
take a look at
they?
those?
Okay, okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay, okay.
I feel like
So,
that's pretty major enough for us at least to take a look at. Add it to the chapters on the YouTube video.
of course.
Click the play button and then scroll down past the specs. No, the other play button, the top right. Yeah, the releases.
I
There
can
we
just
go.
click on releases. It comes up if you click on
Yeah.
releases. So, what do we got
All
here?
right. So Toontown Corporate Clash was supposed to put out their Halloween event on October 16th, but some features activated on their own due to them being bound to the calendar in the game's code. So
It
you know
makes
how like
sense.
Toontown Rewritten will turn on their decorations and stuff.
They'll turn on
Um,
the Cartoonival. That's literally like on a timer. They
yeah.
never have to
So
flip it on or off ever again.
yeah, so there was some confusion with that in the Clash community, and they pushed back the release date to complete the update with far less crunch time, and they're extending it to December 3rd. So the vendors have the Halloween cosmetics. In addition to a new princess outfit to complement the princess hat, there are brand new costumes in store. Uh, Bullet point one. Some of the new costumes reference the well-known Roblox game Pressure as part of a collaboration we have made with its developers. That's kind
That's
of
kind
crazy
of
cool.
fun.
That is cool. As always, Halloween cosmetics from these vendors are purchased with crafting materials. They are obtained through defeating certain managers. It kind of ties into like how, again, these indie games like to collaborate with one another. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
this
We
is a
talked
perfect
about
example of
that. I
that.
love that
We
because
did
they
talk
just like
about it.
message each other. They're like, "I'll put something of mine in your game if you put something of yours in my game."
Yeah, yeah, I love it. Nearly every manager in the game that you can fight has new looks for Halloween, and
Mm-hmm.
even some new Halloween dialogue. Most new lines don't replace any existing ones. And keep on lookout for a roadmap from us about what's coming in the near future. Some miscellaneous fixes as well. Content pack changes for creators, so because they've made a couple updates,
Mm-hmm.
and then they fixed some stuff with like Wacky Way. But really, the big thing here is like the big change is like the cosmetics and how that ties into the already existing Halloween event. I'm not seeing anything about like counterfeit in here, and everyone was like, maybe they'll bring
Yeah,
him
they were
back.
hoping for it.
People have always like hoped for it every year. So while the release notes don't look extensive, it's cool that this update is like finally out there in the open. I'm so curious what the managers you know look like, and I think that it's gonna be cool to hop in there after we're done recording this podcast. So I
Well,
think
one
it's
of
cool that
us will.
they one of us will. That's me. But I think it's cool that they like collaborated with Roblox game developers for some new
Mm-hmm.
costumes and like if there's anything that Toons love, it is the costumes and the customization, which we know are coming at some point in the future in Hammerspace with all the
Mm-hmm.
customization that you can do.
But yeah, is that
Sorry,
pretty? No, it's
yeah.
alright. Is that pretty much all of it though?
I believe so. There was a blog post as well if you haven't looked at it, but
We did. We took a quick look at that,
took a quick look.
and just it was
Yeah.
basically saying what we already said here with the new manager skins and whatnot. So that was something to
Yep.
go over for a couple minutes there, and that's pretty
Yep.
cool for those Toontown fans. Sorry that we didn't have more to say, but it really is just
Nah.
mostly cosmetic. Like when it comes down to it, when the only changes are cosmetic, all you can really go is, "Hey, cool cosmetics," and then that's it. There isn't really a whole lot more to
And
be
then
said.
you buy the cosmetics and you're like,
And
oh,
then you get the cosmetics and you're like, "Ah, it looks nice." Or you go see the cosmetic changes to the managers and you go, "Wow, that looks neat." And then the fight still goes the exact same way.
yeah, yeah. So
So,
I mean, I'll definitely try out some of the fights and check it out. But I mean, it's cool that there's like seasonality involved now.
mhm.
Maybe maybe I mean I could see I don't know like Plutocrat in like a Santa costume someday.
That would
Like
be
like
funny,
I'm
right?
just saying I think that would be cool. So get the whole dialogue, get the elves as the satellite investors or
That
something
would be
like
so
that.
fun. Wait, you're
I
cooking.
look,
Hire this man.
I need Clash to take notes right now. Like,
For
imagine how
sure.
fun that would be. Yeah. And then Smirky Bumper Pop makes a cameo. Okay. Yeah. Anyways. Yeah.
Anyways,
Shout out to Clash.
shout out Clash. You ready to play our
Yep.
fun little podcast game?
Let's play a podcast
All right,
game.
let's
I'm
play a
so ready.
podcast game. We always end every podcast with a little game, whether it's something I find online or something that I just decided to throw together. And this is something that came across my For You on YouTube that I thought would be fun to share with you, Michael.
Okay.
And it is video game clue compilation on Jeopardy. And I want to see how
Okay.
many of these you know. Because I was running through this with the guys the other night, and we were all having so much fun giggling about it because of how absurdly
Uh-huh.
easy some of these questions are, that I wanted to kind of test your ability on these. So, as you can
What
see, the
is Jeopardy? I'm just
what
kidding.
is Jeopardy? I can't believe you got it. The first one is actually a pretty simple one. Like the first thing that jumps out to you. In September 2013, this video game 5 carjacked 1 billion in sales on its first 3 days of its release.
What is GTA 5?
It is GTA 5. Good job, Michael. And I'm not going to sit here and
Yeah.
play the whole video. I also don't want copyright
Bing.
infringement. Ding. But I'll just skip like forward through the next one, right? And it is
There's like 10 minutes
it's
of this.
absurdly crazy how easy some of these are, right? So
Yeah.
the next one. After killing the Ender Dragon in this blockbuster video game, players receive a dragon egg as a trophy.
What is Minecraft?
It is What is Minecraft. He got it. He's so smart. He's so good at video games, guys. I can't believe it.
Contrary to non-existent belief,
Mhm.
I am good at video
He
games.
is pretty good at. You've seen him play Sonic Racing Crossworlds. It's crazy.
Love that game.
In 2020, it was time to find some new horizons and build your own island paradise with this Nintendo Switch game.
What is Animal Crossing New Horizons?
It is Animal Crossing. Yep, that's the one. You know, you're rolling through these. I didn't think it would take too long. These are pretty easy, to be
Yeah,
fair.
that's
They
all
get
good.
even easier. It's ridiculous. In 2019, Season 10 of this online survival game ended with a giant asteroid blowing up its virtual island, leaving a black hole.
Ooh, this one stumps me a little bit. 2019
It's a
season
deep
10?
cut, but it's absolutely a game you've heard of.
Oh, I'm sure it is. A giant asteroid blows up its virtual island.
Mm-hmm.
This one might take me a little bit to get.
That's all right. I'm gonna grab a water while you think about it.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll never know if my first guess is correct.
No,
I'm
I'm
just
here.
kidding.
I'm listening.
I don't know. Like online survival game. What is Final Fantasy 14 or what
You want a hint? It's a battle royale.
Oh, what is Fortnite?
It is Fortnite. Yeah. So the fun fact is, at the end of Chapter 1, which was Season 10, the black hole came down and destroyed the island, and the whole game went down for maintenance for an entire day. And
I remember this.
I was working at PlayStation at the time, and we had to like actually write out scripts for the customer service so that when kids called in being all like, I can't play Fortnite, why can't I play Fortnite? We had to have a prepared statement about why Fortnite was down. So I was actually one of the first people in the world to know that this was even happening, because it came to a shock as everyone when they couldn't get back on the game. But I knew literally like 3 days ahead of time this was happening so that I could help with those prepared statements.
And I bet those statements were like, lore driven and like.
No, it was literally like, hey, thanks for calling PlayStation. Unfortunately, the outage of Fortnite is not on our end. You'll have to contact Epic support for further information. Something stupid like that.
Why is PlayStation support so lame?
Because we had to get everything approved by corporate, and corporate is lame, okay?
Why is corporate lame?
Every time I tried to make something fun, corporate was like, no, it sucked. Hate corporate. That's why I like being my own boss.
Next question. I don't want to think about corporate anymore.
I'm sorry. Next question. See, none of them got it either.
Only corporate clash is the corporate I care about. Anyways.
This Nintendo game console first got moving in 2006.
What is the Nintendo Wii?
It is the Nintendo Wii. You are absolutely correct.
Yes.
NPC stands for this: an avatar not controlled by a human.
What is non-playable character?
It is a non-player character. Close enough. I'll give it to you. That's what it is, right?
I'll take it.
Close enough. Did I skip one? No, I didn't.
No.
Okay,
you did not skip one.
All right. This video game character is the ruler of the Mushroom Kingdom.
It's not Mario. What is Princess Peach?
I want to see if they say Princess Peach or Princess Toadstool, because technically both are correct.
Ruler of the Mushroom
We already know
Kingdom.
it's going to be Princess
Jenna.
Peach.
Who is Princess Peach?
Yes, she is.
They said Princess Peach. They sure did.
Yes,
They sure
yes,
did.
Indeed. Bam.
The
Yeah.
latest Fallout game takes place in this city after your character is left to die in a Mojave grave.
I'm just gonna say, what is Fallout 76?
Not
No. What
correct.
is Fallout New Vegas?
It is New
That's
Vegas.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. It's New Vegas.
Mojave. Yeah, that
Mhm.
gives it away. Mojave Desert, Las
It's one of the
Vegas.
few ones that actually has like a location in its name, you know?
Yeah.
The video game Tomb Raider Definitive Edition is the origin story of this woman.
What is Laura Croft?
That is correct. Who is Laura
Yeah.
Croft? She's a woman, Michael. She's not
Why
a
is
what.
Laura Croft? How
Why?
it's
Why is Laura
it's
Croft?
never how is Laura Croft. Y'all gotta check in on her sometime. She goes
Right?
through a lot.
This video game featured a dog that laughed when you missed a shot.
A dog that laughed when you missed a shot.
This is an
Oh,
old game.
I know. What's the name of it? What is, oh my God, what is?
It's a
Hold on.
Smash Bros.
Oh,
character.
yeah, no, I know. What is Duck Hunt?
Yep, it's What is Duck Hunt. That's the one.
I don't know why it took me a minute to get that. Okay,
All right,
there
so
you
this
go.
one's a couple years old, so you have to keep that in mind. But it's Valhalla is a recent entry in this video game series with a killer title.
What is Assassin's Creed?
It is What is Assassin's Creed. That is correct.
I am a Ubisoft creator. I would hope I would get that one correct. So,
Prince
oh,
Noctis has work to do in edition 15 of this
alliterative role playing.
alliterative role-playing video game. It is Final Fantasy. You know what it is. Carly knew
I
what it
know
was
what
right
it
away
is.
as well.
Of course.
That guy didn't know what it was because he's in negative points right now. So yeah, he's not getting it.
Oop.
You could call Cyrus the Younger, son of Darius II, by this title, also the name of a popular video game series.
This is giving what is God of War. It's giving
Not God of War.
what is Hades. It's giving
Second, by
mythology.
this title, also the name of a popular video game.
It's okay, I didn't know this one either.
Jenny?
What is God of War?
No.
Not God of War.
James?
What is Prince of Persia?
That's it.
Prince of Persia.
Oh,
Mr.
yeah.
Ubisoft creator.
Oops.
No, that's okay. I'm a
cooked.
Ubisoft creator as well, but I completely missed the Prince of Persia ones that they offered.
What
me.
is Sonic the Hedgehog next?
Yay! He knows Sonic the Hedgehog. I don't even have to read this one. Oh, it's funny how easy some of these are.
Yeah.
Here's
it's
another
so
easy
funny.
one. In the deluxe edition of the 8th kart game named for this plumber, Bowser Jr. and King Boo make appearances.
Wow, I really Mario Kart Wii, no. Mario Kart DS, no. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe.
Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Yep, that's the one.
Shout out to Bowser Jr.
Shout out Bowser Jr. This hot new video game of the year had players controlling the day-to-day lives of virtual people.
Ooh. First of all, what year is this? Second of all, I don't know. What is what is Tomodachi Life?
It's not. What's Tomodachi Life based off of, Michael? What's the most core component type of game this is?
What is The Sims?
It is What is The Sims. You got
Yeah.
it.
Of course.
A man, a woman in distress, ladder climbing, a giant ape. This video game that debuted in 1981 had it all.
It had it all. A man, a woman, and an ape.
And ladder climbing.
And ladder climbing. What is Donkey Kong?
It is What is Donkey Kong. Let's go.
So many questions. What is The Last of Us?
I know.
I saw
Ellie
this
and
one.
Joel. What is Last of Us?
Yeah.
But it's also part 2. So it's The Last of Us part 2.
Part 2.
But
Yeah.
like,
Wow,
all I have to
guys.
say is Ellie and Joel.
Wow, y'all. I am so good at Jeopardy.
Oh, right.
Wow.
The dog policeman is the theme that lets you know it's time for this game. Don't croak.
Okay, this one.
This
I
is
don't
also
know.
a really deep cut.
Yeah, I don't know. Is it I don't know. What is Frogger?
It is Frogger. Yeah.
okay.
It's
That
literally
was-
the Don't Croak that
Don't
got
Croak?
it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Shout out to Frogger. That's a goated game.
Mm-hmm. That's a deep cut. Sorry, son. Missed your soccer tournament playing L4D2. This
What
deep
is
south
Left 4
set
Dead
is
2?
Left 4 Dead 2.
I know what that is.
They can just put L4D2 and people will be like Left 4 Dead 2.
I can't believe they literally just gave the answer away.
They do
That's
it!
crazy.
Like, all of these are just giving you the answer. It's so dumb.
Wow, I could play Jeopardy. Popular video game first released by Capcom in 1987. What is Street Fighter?
It is Street Fighter. It's almost exactly the first thing that comes to your mind because they try to make it
Yeah.
as obvious as they can. Sub-Zero is on the ropes. I don't even have to say anything more, do I?
What is Mortal Kombat?
It's Mortal Kombat, yep.
Yeah, you don't have to say anything.
You don't. Arlene Sorkin is the voice of Harley Quinn in the Batman game named for this alliterative. My brain is alliterative. Mental institution.
Okay, this one might take a minute. What is
Batman mental institution. Batman mental institution.
I'm glad that Batman's getting the help that he deserves, honestly. Oh my god.
Come on,
sorry.
it should just jump. It's
I mean,
on the tip of your tongue, you know it is.
it is Batman, right?
Mhm.
I'm just gonna start throwing stuff out there. What is Batman Arkham Knight?
Close.
Oh, okay.
Mental
Can you give it to me?
institution.
Oh.
Batman
Yeah,
Arkham.
I want to say Knights or City or
You're so close. That's like, it. Literally goes Batman Arkham Knight, Batman Arkham City, Batman Arkham. It's a trilogy. Batman.
Oh, so I got 1 and 2.
Yeah, but
Oh.
like the one they're looking for is the one about the mental institution.
Well, I'm blanking.
It's okay, he doesn't know his-
Unfortunately, I can only
voice of
get the
Harley
first
Quinn
two.
in the Batman game named for this alliterative
I
mental
don't think I've
institution.
played this game.
Victoria,
What is Arkham Asylum?
that's it.
Arkham Asylum. See, there's Arkham
What is-
Knight, Arkham City, right?
What is Pokemon?
Yeah, it's Pokemon. Yep, it's specifically Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah, I don't even have to read it, right?
No.
All right. From Rockstar, Deadeye allows you to
What
experience
is
the...
Red Dead Redemption 2?
Yes, it is. You're so right. In addition to the people type, you must face zombie dogs in this game called Biohazard in Japan.
Why are they just giving away the answer?
I
That's
know,
so-
right? They just put in quotations what half of the title is.
Oh my god. Although I'm gonna make sure it's stupid that I'm looking this up, but isn't it was Resident Evil?
Resident Evil Biohazard.
Okay.
Yep, that is correct.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just had to make sure.
Red versus Blue are two. Or do I even need to say more?
Wait, 2 armies in an animated series that's an offshoot of this angelic video game franchise. Is it Nintendo related?
No.
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 Okay. Because I was thinking like Fire Emblem or why? Okay. I'm sorry. This
It's
one I don't
okay.
need
It's
a
okay.
minute. 2 armies in an animated series that's an offshoot of this angelic video game franchise. Why am I blanking on this?
You'll see
That's
why
crazy.
I'm laughing so funny once it pops into your mind.
It's not popping into my mind.
We literally talked about it extensively.
I hate it here. Is it Halo? It's Halo.
It's Halo! Yes,
versus
it's
Blue, Red
Halo.
versus Blue.
Like we literally
Angelic.
we talked about it.
That's so funny.
Right?
That's so funny.
In 1995, Sony releases PlayStation, which loads games from these instead of cartridges.
What is a disc?
Yeah, it's
Like,
just a
hello?
disc.
It releases PlayStation,
Or a
which
CD,
loads games from these
right?
instead of cartridges.
Oh, what is
Neeli.
What are CDs?
Yes.
Baldur's
Bruh.
CDs? Baldur's Gate 3 is a 2023 video game juggernaut based on the 5e rules for this tabletop
What
role-playing
is
game.
Dungeons and Dragons?
It is Dungeons and Dragons. He's a champ. On PlayStation, Crash is a genetically
What is
mutated...
Crash Bandicoot?
Yes. This main character of the
What
God
is
of War...
Kratos? I'm having so much fun, Aaron. This is... Wow.
2007, this game from Harmonix is like Guitar Hero, but with mics and drums.
What is Rock Band?
It is Rock Band. There you go.
Hey, I play Rock Band. That's not a hard one for me.
George R.R. Martin helped with the lore for this sword and sorcery title that won a 2022 Game of the Year trophy.
Yo, Game Awards mention. On Jeopardy? What is Legend of Zelda?
I think
Or
so.
no?
Hold on, let me.
This sword and
I'm pretty
sorcery
sure.
game
I'm pretty
that won
sure
a
it's Legend of
2022
Zelda.
Game of the Year trophy.
Didn't it win?
Victoria?
What is Elden Ring?
You got
Oh,
it.
it was Elden Ring. That's what it
Did you
is.
see that man? He was like, "Oh, I'm trying to press the buzzer."
I
it's
can't
not
believe I forgot that it
working."
was Elden Ring. No, it was definitely Elden Ring. I remember
Okay, it
talking
was Elden
to.
Ring. No,
yeah.
it's cool. It's cool. Yeah. Battle of Azeroth. Oh shoot. What is shoot. I'm blanking where Azeroth is, and it's so obvious.
One of the most popular MMOs of all time.
World of Warcraft.
I believe it's World of
Yeah.
Warcraft.
What is World of Warcraft?
Correct.
World of Warcraft. This BioWare game series
What
follows.
is Mass Effect?
It is Mass Effect.
Shout out Mass Effect.
Shout out Mass Effect. Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and
What is
Clyde. With flowing white hair, Geralt of
What
Rivia.
is Witcher?
It is Witcher. It's the Witcher, yeah.
Witcher.
Battle Royale and Plunder are game modes in this series Warzone.
What is Fortnite? What is Call of Duty?
It's Call of Duty, yes.
Oh
Just
my
the way you roll
God.
your eyes when you see Warzone in quotations.
I can't, man.
Build a resort to
okay.
make your city into a tourist destination in this video game, also released as Micropolis.
There's a lot of different like city builders.
It is the city
honestly.
builder, though.
Is it? It's not. No, it's not. It's not like a roller coaster typhoon.
It's not roller coaster. The
it's
resort
like a
is definitely misleading. Take that part out
Okay.
and look at your city.
What are some? I don't. The city building sims are that's a game genre I have not touched much, but I know there are Like, is it Civilization? No.
Nope.
Yeah.
What is
Nah.
like? Think of like the most basic city simulator.
Well, it can't be like The Sims, obviously, because that's not a city sim.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. No,
You're gonna hate it when you
listen.
when you figure out the name of this.
I see city skyline. I don't know, man.
It is so
Yeah.
much more simpler than that.
Even simpler. Is it, bro? Hold on. This is the one I'll let the video play on. This is the one where the streak dies. Because
That's
I'm not
totally
gonna,
fine. It's okay. Neither of
Yeah,
us got Elden Ring. I should have known Elden Ring, but it is
Yeah,
literally.
Your city into
They
a
already
tourist
roasted us in the
destination in
comments.
this
I
video
know.
game. Also released as
I mean, I know what this one
Micropolis.
is, but
We were looking for
See?
Sim City.
Referring to
Sim City.
So,
It is just cool. You were like, I can't think of any city sims, and I'm like, just move the
Swap.
words, just move them. Sim City.
See, I'm not in the wrong for not,
For not
like,
knowing.
not knowing because everyone else was like,
True. Anyway, the cake is a lie.
Portal.
We're back. We're so back, baby.
let's go.
Digging up redstone can help power all sorts of projects in this video game that also features creepers.
Again, what is Minecraft?
Yeah, they double dipped on Minecraft. They sure did.
Of course they did.
In Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, you can choose among many avatars like Link, Donkey Kong, or this fast hedgehog.
What is Shadow the Hedgehog?
They put Shadow in. That's crazy.
Yeah. What is Sonic? The
It's
Hedgehog?
Sonic. Yeah, they also
It
double
sure
dipped
is.
on Sonic, so that's kind of funny. Morrowind and Skyrim are iterations of this venerable set of games.
Venerable setting.
Venerable.
Is this asking for a title or is it asking for a genre?
Morrowind,
That-
Skyrim, as well as what's the most Oblivion are all umbrellas under this game series.
I mean, game series?
Yeah, what's the game series called?
Because Skyrim is like its own standalone. I mean, I actually don't know how to answer this question. No, I hold on.
There is an answer to this, and it does make
There's an
sense.
answer. I'm sure it does.
Think of it this way: it's kind of like how if I
My
were to
brain
say
is thinking genres, but
it's not a genre. It's literally like the title of this series that people don't usually they drop it whenever you talk about Skyrim. You usually just say Skyrim. You don't say the full name.
Yeah.
It's kind of like whenever I say Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, you know it's Call of Duty, but you usually drop the term Call of Duty. So what's the terminology that goes before Morrowind, Skyrim, or Oblivion?
What is the Elder Scrolls?
It is the Elder Scrolls. Yeah, there you
Okay,
go.
okay.
They worded it kind of funnily here. But yeah,
The wording was weird. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Slow floating objects were the bane of the triangle-shaped ship's existence in this 1979 Atari video game. Ooh, excuse me.
What is asteroid?
Is it asteroids? I'm trying to remember.
Objects
No,
were the
I think I'm pretty sure it's not asteroids. But it is along the same line.
What is? No, it's not. Galactica?
Don't think it's
Or-
Galactica.
No. What the heck is it? If it's
Of
not
the
those.
triangle-shaped ship's existence in this 1979 Atari video game. Jeff,
What is asteroids?
you got it.
It was asteroids. Okay, so there you got it. I actually thought it was Space Invaders
Not
at
you
first.
gatekeeping the answer for me.
That's all right. It was asteroids. You were correct. Your streak
First
stays
try.
alive.
First try.
First
All right,
try.
sounding
This
game.
European sounding game that fans call GT bills itself as the real driving simulator.
What is Gran Turismo?
It is Gran Turismo. The funny thing is the guy doesn't even get it right because he says it wrong. Listen to
European-sounding
this.
game that fans
Oh,
call
no.
GT
Listen to it.
bills itself
Can
as
you hear it?
the real driving
Yeah.
Okay.
simulator. Harry,
What is Gran Torino?
no.
Gran Torino.
Rebecca or Carson?
It's Gran Turismo.
Correct response. What is Gran Turismo? Not
Gran Torino is a movie. Fun fact.
All right.
It's Sid Meier's video game series where you start at the dawn of history and can get to the space age. Give you a hint. This is one
What
of your...
what is civilization?
Yeah, it's Civilization. I was gonna say this is literally one you guessed earlier.
It took a minute for me to connect the dots with the name.
This video game console was released in 2001. Also,
Oh my gosh.
Jeopardy made a mistake on this. So go ahead and give an answer, and I'll tell you what they said.
Okay. Video game console. What is Xbox?
They did say what is Xbox. That is technically
In
the correct
2001.
answer here.
Brandon?
Was the Xbox?
Correct.
Right?
let's-
However, the GameCube also released in 2001. So, interesting that they made Xbox the correct answer when there was more than one correct answer. 7 different shaped blocks fall down the game field, one after the other.
Ooh. I would scream if it was Minecraft, but it's not.
It's not. It's this. Oh my goodness. This is. I would say one
It's
of the
on
most
the tip of my tongue.
one of the most
Yeah.
selling video games of all time.
It is on the tip of my tongue. I just.
They made a movie about it on Apple Plus TV, Apple TV Plus.
Oh, what is Tetris?
It is Tetris. Yep.
Shout out to the movie.
I never saw that movie. I kind of wish I did actually.
It's a good movie, actually.
Fortnite and League of Legends are popular games in this. There are tournaments and spectators too.
What is esports? Major League
Esports. It's
Gaming?
esports. You got it. It's
Okay.
esports.
Sweet.
Set not in Hyrule, but rather on the Isle of Koholint, Link's Awakening is a 2019 Nintendo release in this game series.
What is The Legend of Zelda?
It is Legend of Zelda. You see how they like go the most complicated route to get to the simple answer? All right. You can play as Luigi, Peach, or
is Donkey
this
Kong?
ape.
In Mario Tennis Aces.
Right? And that's the last one, unfortunately.
Hey, I did pretty good. That's all I'm
you
gonna
did,
say.
honestly. You did pretty darn good. So
I mean, I gotta say, like, I loved watching game shows growing up. Like, I have a knack for those things. So,
and hey, I think we would have done pretty well if we were on the video game versions of those, because I mean, we had most of those. We had it going.
yeah, we would have gotten some points for sure. Yeah.
So that was fun, but I wanted to at least share
Yeah.
that with you because I saw that and I go, Michael would get a kick out of this. He loves game
I
show
did.
type of
I
stuff.
did get I did get a kick out of it. Yeah, thanks for bringing that to the table. That was
It's
fun.
better than the Jeopardy that I did with the guys on football, where it wasn't until
Mhm.
after I brought up the website for it that I realized that the website was made, I'm not kidding, nearly 20 years ago.
Wow.
Because of the fact that it said this player has the most touchdown passes. And even you probably know which player has the most touchdown passes in NFL history, right?
I believe I do.
Just take a guess. Just throw it out there.
Like, and we're talking quarterbacks,
Quarterback.
technically speaking,
Yes.
not like people that catch the pass,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
the
the
people that
actual quarterback.
throw the pass. Yeah, wouldn't it be someone like just legendary? It could be anyone from like Aaron Rodgers to Eli Manning to Tony Romo to just like I don't know. Am I
Who
thinking
is
too
like the
recent?
GOAT that everyone is like the best football player of all time?
I mean, wouldn't it be like Tom Brady?
Tom Brady. The answer is Tom Brady. He's
Yeah.
thrown over 700 touchdown passes. I think
Yeah.
it's 600 to 700, somewhere in there. Anyway, the website said the correct answer was Brett Favre at 306. That's how we knew it was outdated. We were like, whoops.
What Tom Brady the onion?
Yeah, Tom Brady
the
hasn't even
rookie.
thrown a touchdown pass yet.
Yeah, right. Back in our day.
Back in
Nah.
my day, there was no Tom Brady, and we liked it that way.
Oh man.
All right, but that'll be it for this episode. It is getting a little late here, but let's do our final game shoutouts and then send you off. Do you have any game shoutouts? I know you've been playing a couple lately.
Well, I shouted out the games that I have been playing. I will also touch. I think we skipped over the where am I going in the world. So I'll
That's
also
right.
throw
You're
that
right.
in.
Tell me about where you're going and why you won't be here next week or the week after that or the week after that. My bad.
Yeah, because oh, you're good. I mean, it's not entirely ultra interesting, but some people find my travels interesting.
I
So.
find your travels interesting.
Yeah, I the next like basically 30 days are actually kind of nuts. I'm not gonna lie. I'm in this room for like a certain number of days in the next 30 days, and then the rest of it I'm gone. So like I'm heading to DreamHack Atlanta this weekend, so across the country, and then I'm also heading to Austin the week after, for the first time in years, because of like an invite only creator thingy. And
Ooh.
then I'm staying the weekend because like I haven't been to Austin in forever. And then event wise, there's a local event, but it happens to be like a Pokemon regional championships thing, and I decided to get a spectator pass for it because I think
Nice.
Pokemon is cool. So
Pokemon is cool.
I'm shocked that they're coming to Vegas of all places. So yeah. So I'm going to that, and then the week after that. So this is like week, right? So we have DreamHack Atlanta. The next week is Austin for YouTube invite thing. Then we have Pokemon Regionals. Then we have PAX Unplugged in Philadelphia because I got a badge to go and I have friends out there. And then we have DreamHack in Stockholm as well. So actually, I forgot to link this. This is how I rally you for a vote. If you want to show this on the screen, I'll give some context to this. But for DreamHack Stockholm, I'm actually like I'm not gonna win. I'll just say that straight up. But I'm in the running, technically speaking, for a main stage segment where it's me and like 16, 17 other creators that could be voted on to maybe be on the main stage at DreamHack Stockholm
There he
for this
is.
like
Smirky.
segment. Yeah, and I need more
Vote
votes.
now?
Obviously,
Do I have to like
I
log into or anything? Can I just vote?
no,
Oh, I
you,
gotta put in a name.
it's you put in first name, last name, email. That's it. That's all you do. But yeah. So this is you cast your vote on there. If you also buy a ticket with code Smirky, that also counts for votes. So yeah, I'm in the running. I don't think I'm gonna win, honestly. But when they offered when they said, "Hey, you were nominated," I was like, "Sure, I'll have my face on the DreamHack Stockholm website." You know what I mean? Like, why the heck not? So, if you want to vote for me, you
I
go to
just voted
DreamHack.
for you live on
Yeah, live on
stream.
stream. If
Let's go.
anyone else wants to vote for me, go to dreamhack.com/Stockholm
I didn't see your vote
vote.
amount go up. What is this? This is robbery.
It takes a little time to update, yeah. So yeah, I it's kind of crazy how these things just kind of happen, but my face is on the DreamHack Stockholm website in that manner. That's kind of cool.
And we take all of these as blessings, and we appreciate every opportunity we're given.
Exactly. So, that's basically my 30-day outlook. And then past that is like the Game Awards, probably. I don't think I'll be going to LA for the Streamer Awards. I think just one of the award shows is fine for me. But, my schedule is booked and busy. And will it all pay off? I don't know. But will it be fun? Yeah.
That's the whole point right there. You do it for the experience, not for the monetary gain.
Yeah, because Lord knows that at some point, AI and corporations will become part of my life.
Hate AI and corporations.
Yeah, but I have my IRL bag, so I'll try to maybe stream a thing or two while I'm around. And if anyone is in those areas, friends and stuff, I want to link up with them. And there's a lot of like games coming out too. Of course, SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide comes out November 18th.
Manifesting a review code.
Manifesting a review code. That's right. I don't know what other games. Cloverfield has been way too fun. I got a copy of what's that game? Dispatch?
I don't think I've heard of that one.
No?
No.
You haven't heard of let me double check, make sure that's the name of it. Yes, Dispatch. They had a trailer at Summer Game Fest. It is a episodic adventure game with the first 2 episodes that are already out. I think the next couple of episodes just got released on PlayStation 5.
Where have I seen this?
The Summer Game Fest had a trailer for this.
Maybe that's where I saw it.
Yeah, and it's like superhero workplace comedy, like a kind of visual novel. It's founded by the former Telltale developers. You choose your response, and you see what percentage of players went that direction. I did get a copy of this, and it's a Telltale style game, and I really want to play this on stream. It looks really cool. I was watching S-Fan stream it recently, so Dispatch is cool. I'm pretty sure it's just sitting around in my Steam library here. Dispatch. Yep. There's also a demo if you want to try it out. But episodes 3 and 4 are live now. And a couple friends are streaming it right now as well. I think it's a cool game. So shout out Dispatch. A lot of people have been enjoying it. So I want to play it sometime. I won't be able to play it before I go to DreamHack. But maybe I can try to find some time in November to play it. I'll let that be my one game shout out.
That's fair. Totally fair.
And yeah.
I will make my game shout out, not a game specifically, but I guess tied to a game, Backyard Baseball. I've shouted out before, but they are finally doing an animated series for it where they
an animated series. Yeah,
so it's an animated series. It's going to go up on YouTube. It's being animated by the same team, the same animation team that does Rick and Morty and Bob's Burgers. And they got Donald Faison to voice act in it as Dante. And if you don't know who that is, it's Turk from Scrubs.
So it's going to be good.
It's going to be good. And there's some high quality effort put into this. And I'm really excited for this to come out. So that's my shout out. So shout out Backyard Sports. I can't wait for Backyard Basketball and Backyard Hockey to come out soon.
Who do you want to voice Pablo Sanchez?
Machete.
Good answer. Yeah.
That'd be so good. Can we actually get Quackity to do it? Do you think he'd do it?
You think he would? Maybe.
You know Spanish. It's like his first language.
Hey, that would be pretty hype, low key.
All he's got to do is go falsetto while you're yo hablo Pablo Sanchez. That's not. I speak Pablo Sanchez. That's not. Me llamo Pablo.
Oh my god, bro.
Muy bien.
Okay, Diego. All right, Diego. I think that'll do it for us, though. For
that'll
this
do
episode of the SpeedChat Plus podcast. We'll be back. Same time next week, upload wise. We'll probably record it a little bit earlier, but
most likely. So
anything you want to end off on, Aaron?
No, that's it for me. Like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. See you guys in the next one.
Button.
Hit the sub button. We talk about video games every week.
Subscribe.
Okay, that's it. Bye. Goodbye, everybody. Bye.
Okay, bye.